of tests.
When asked about potentially reopening bars, the governor said we need a sustained positivity rate of less than 10% to consider reopening.
Austin Public Health is urging local employers to loosen restrictions on their workers who have tested positive for the coronavirus.
Health experts say requiring multiple negative COVID-19 tests is unnecessary. KXAN's Alex Capriello shows us what employers should be requiring before their employees can return to work.
Invasion of your nostrils.
That's how one woman described the 4 COVID-19 tests she had to go through between the 4th of July and August 1st. The first 3 came back positive.
I had no fever, no symptoms. I just had to get that negative.
Her employer demanded she provide proof of a negative test before returning. She ended up filing for unemployment to support her 3 kids.
It's such an invasive procedure. That's why I think they shouldn't have to require you to do a negative as long as you abide by what the CDC is requiring.
Requiring a negative test is a policy a lot of companies have enforced.
Until that point, they are not allowed to come back.
Austin business Elevated Wellness has been operating with that policy since March.
So if they feel off in any way, shape, or form, they are not allowed to come into the shop.
But Austin Public Health says that's a waste of resources. It suggests employers follow CDC guidelines instead, which says people who test positive should stay home for 10 days after symptoms begin and at least 1 day after your fever breaks. After that, most people with mild or moderate COVID-19 cases aren't likely to still be contagious. Following that policy should help businesses and families get back up and running sooner.
There's months that people can test positive, so had that been my case, I would have probably been without a job for a long time.
Alex Capriello, KXAN News.
Austin Public Health can also provide letters for your employer confirming that you've been tested. They recommend you work from home. We've got a copy of that letter on our website, KXAN.com.